Good morning, guys. So I had the bright idea that since I've never had anything really pumpkin spice flavored and it's fall time and that's a big thing here in the US of pumpkin spice everything, that I was gonna go ahead and just try out for 24 hours, or I should just say for one day, only pumpkin spice flavored foods. So right now it's just about 11 a.m. on a crisp fall morning on a Sunday. So first things first, we're gonna have to start with breakfast. And I thought the biggest thing is obviously pumpkin spice lattes, PSL. I've heard about this for so many years and I've never tried it because I just think, for one, I don't really drink coffee, and two, pumpkin in a drink? Why? But today's the day that we're actually gonna go ahead and try that out. So I'm gonna order from Starbucks the famous pumpkin spice, oh, not a latte. I'm actually gonna get a pumpkin spice creme, which is just milk with a pumpkin syrup flavor, whatever it is. Kind of like a decaffeinated version of the actual pumpkin spice latte, but without caffeine, obviously. And I also have another questionable product, which is Philadelphia cream cheese pumpkin spice flavor. Like, why are you guys making these things? I need to know. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and order my Starbucks drink, and I'm also gonna get a plain bagel from them just because I have everything bagels, but I just want to taste just the pumpkin spice of the cream cheese. So I'm gonna get a plain bagel with a drink as well from Starbucks. So let's get into this. Okay, so I'm interrupting your regularly scheduled program not to show you my nails. I actually just wanted to give you guys a really quick look at what we are doing for the giveaway and what you're most likely gonna win if you enter. So this is our little pink box, our self-care Sunday kit. And let me open this up and show you guys. Don't pay attention to this. It's just a box that I had. And yeah, let's get into this real quick so you can get back to the video. Okay, so here we have all the goodies for our self-care Sunday and what a girl might need. So we have obviously a little candle, when you're in a bathtub soaking, and we have some cute little bath bombs, again, pink stuff. We have a gorgeous face roller. It's a jaded, well, not jaded. It's just a quartz face roller that it comes with, just get your skincare going, get the fluids going, I guess, from your face. And then we've got some masks, sheet masks, really. We have some Sephora mask. This one's a pearl mask, our cactus sheet mask, and also this other one underneath, which is a Saturday Skin Spotlight Brightening Mask. Now, lastly, in the corner right here, we have the Righteous Butter, and it's just a body butter. So, of course, keeping your skin feeling nice and smooth and just, hydrated, of course. So, yeah, this is what we are doing for the giveaway. And again, the winner will be chosen this Wednesday on my Instagram, so be sure that you've entered. I will put the, of course, instructions one more time in my description box here. And yeah, again, enter real quick. Hopefully you can win. And let's get back to this video. Okay, so we've got our questionable looking pumpkin spice cream cheese, and I've got my pumpkin spice creme drink right here. The bagel was plain, as I said, from Starbucks, and I did toast it myself when it got here. And I'm hoping the pumpkin spice cream cheese is not too bad tasting, just because, cream cheese goes in desserts. Think of like cheesecakes and red velvet icing. So I hope this is a good mesh, and I'll tell you how it tastes, I guess, individually. First, let's try our pumpkin spice creme. Okay, I like this. You can definitely taste the pumpkin spice flavor in this, and I love a warm drink like fall time, winter time, everything's warm. I don't know how people do like iced coffee or iced drinks when it's colder, but hey, this hits the nail on the head with like pumpkin flavor, the pumpkin spice flavor. It's also not too sweet. Like, I've got just, the right, I guess. It did take 30 minutes to get here, and I asked for it to be hot. So it's about the right temperature right now. And the little milk mixed with the pumpkin spice, it just reminds you of like probably when you're baking and you probably just taste the batter before, you put it in the oven. So This is good. Like, I don't know how the latte tastes, but this, yeah. I can see why y'all are some like PSL crazy sometimes. Now let's try our bagel with the pumpkin spice cream cheese. Moment of truth. Mm. Okay, Philadelphia. So it's got this nice little sweet tinge with the pumpkin spice mixed in, but you still taste, your cream cheese just like a regular cream cheese would taste. I think that this spread would be delicious on top of like a plain dessert, cake or pastry, something like that. But I'm liking this. Now, I wouldn't necessarily eat these two things together on a regular because it's just so much sweetness, so much pumpkiny, spicy, everything. But on their own, either with just a plain bagel with cream cheese and a drink, or if I'm doing this with just some water, honestly, like I don't need anything sweet to go with this. They're both pretty good. So I'm gonna say breakfast was a hit, guys. I'll say definitely the drink. I'll give this a 8 out of 10. And the cream cheese, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 because I do like the little sweet flavor that comes with the spice. So I'm gonna finish this up and I'll see you guys at lunchtime. Okay guys, so now it's about 3 o'clock-ish, so we're gonna go ahead with lunch for our pumpkin spice themed day. And I actually ended up picking up this cinnamon, well, I'm sorry, it's Pepperidge Farm swirled pumpkin spice bread right here. And I was thinking that I could do like a sandwich with this. Might not be the best of sandwiches because this is actually a breakfast bread. But I was thinking that if anybody's ever had like a Jamaican spice bun with cheese, it's basically called bun and cheese. But it's like a spice bun, same concept as the bread where it has, like cinnamon, nutmeg, the other types of spices. And this is basically a sweet dessert that they put some cheddar cheese in between and make a little sandwich. So we're gonna use that concept with this bread and hope that it actually tastes okay. But I mean, I'm still gonna try the bread on its own apart with the cheese just so I can get, the flavor out of it. And I hope it tastes good because I'm kind of hungry. So we're gonna go ahead and just make our little bread and cheese lunch snack for our pumpkin spice day. So here we are with the easiest sandwich I've ever made in my life, which is just bread and cheese. You can see our little swirls going on in the bread, which is pumpkin spice. There is pumpkin in there, like chunks of pumpkin baked in, and it looks pretty good. And I just had, sorry about the cat, but I just had shredded cheese and not sliced cheese, so I just put a couple of, bits of that in there too. So yeah, let's get on with lunch, I guess. So my concept was spot on, honestly. The cheese and the spices go so well together. It does remind me a little bit of a spice bun, Jamaican spice bun with cheese. It is a little bit sweeter than an actual spice bun, I would say. And probably if I had some more cheese in there, I would really get more cheese flavor. But that's beside the point. The bread is really good, and I think it would be really good if like you made French toast out of this, just because you got so much cinnamon and spice flavors in there already for you. And these slices of bread are thick, like as you can tell, probably. But it's honestly not a bad little snack, and you can definitely tell it's a breakfast bread, like it says on the packaging. I'm gonna taste the bread on its own just so I can just taste how, it is without cheese. Super sweet, super sweet, really reminds me of a spice bun or just like a cinnamon pastry, French toast, cinnamon bread, anything. If there's raisins in there, I would think it was like regular cinnamon raisin bread, to be honest. So I'm gonna rate lunch a 7 just because it is a little bit sweeter than I expected for the bread. But it is good. It's like a dessert. Like I could eat a slice of this bread and be like, I'm satisfied in my sweet tooth. I do get more hints of just cinnamon and probably the nutmeg, not really pumpkin in there. So I don't know what they did with that part. And maybe that's why my rating's a little bit lower. Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna finish this up because it is good. I am hungry and it's my lunch. So I'll see you guys at dinner time. Okay, my good people. So now it's soon to be dinner time. So we're gonna keep the show going with, this is a strange one, but it's actually pumpkin spice mac and cheese. I wonder about humankind sometimes. This is one of those times for sure. But yeah, I found this recipe online which calls for pumpkin spice cheese, all the makings of mac and cheese really. And although I'm not looking forward to this, we're gonna go ahead and get in the kitchen and get this going. I pray that this actually turns out somewhat good. We are done with the mac and cheese, and this is not any type of mac and cheese that I would make myself, but we move, you know what I mean? There is actual pumpkin puree, as you saw in here. Along with the cheese, we had to broil it for a little bit, like not really baked, so I'm just gonna dig in and I'll tell you how it goes. Wish me luck. Oh, I will tell y'all, it smells a little bit like pumpkin. I'm not sure because of the pumpkin puree or the actual pumpkin spice that I put on top, so we'll just see. But okay, here goes nothing. I'm just gonna say thank heaven that I don't taste the actual pumpkin spice that I put on top of this. I only do get the pumpkin puree flavor with the mac and cheese and a little bit of cheese itself. It's a very subtle flavor, like the pumpkin in there, but still I know it's in there because I put in a ton, like the recipe called for. But this, yeah, I don't rate this. It's definitely not something I would make again on my own, or I would not want to eat it at anybody's house, so don't nobody try this. I will walk out on you. I'm just way too spoiled with regular mac and cheese that is super extra cheesy, and the pumpkin just doesn't do it for me. I'm sure somebody who is vegan would probably love to actually substitute the pumpkin, substitute the cheese for the pumpkin in this, and possibly like this, but I'm not the one. I'm sorry, guys. I don't even think I'm gonna finish this, and I'm actually gonna rate this a 2.5 out of 10 stars. 10 stars? Okay, I'm gonna do it out of 5 stars. No, out of 10, that's how I was doing it. I'm gonna rate this a 2.5 out of 10, just because the mac is good, the cheese is good, the pumpkin just doesn't mesh well for me. And I know damn well pumpkin spice would not go good with this either, like as far as getting a rich flavor. And that's why I give it a 0.5 star extra, just because I did not get the spiciness out of it. All right, you guys, so now it is a little bit later as we know, and we're gonna do dessert now for our pumpkin spice day. And I picked up this cinnamon rolls by Pillsbury, of course. It's just a regular Grand's, but it's pumpkin spice flavored, so I'm sure it'll be good. I mean, so far I've enjoyed like the pumpkin spice sweetness and desserts, so we're gonna go ahead and make this in the kitchen and come back and tell you. All right, guys, so we've got dessert, and if you guys don't know me, like I have a terrible sweet tooth, and this, honestly, it looks good and it smells good, so I'm so excited to try it. And I did put the pumpkin spice cream cheese icing frosting on top, like that came with the 5 really big grand style cinnamon buns. So here we have it. And now let's get into this. Might be icing all over my mouth, guys, but this is so good. Yeah, Pillsbury, y'all hit the nail on the head with this one, and this is pumpkin and spice, just like perfectly blended. Look how decadent this looks. Jesus, God. Okay, I'm talking a little too much about the food. But this, I think this, like, nothing can beat this. It's gonna be my favorite of all. Again, it's dessert. They have just the right amount of pumpkin and spice, like I said, in this little cinnamon bun. And even with the icing, it's not super sweet. Like, you still get like that nice, just cozy fall feeling from the pumpkin spice. And yeah, and I'm gonna actually rate this a 10 out of 10 because it is just perfect. Like, they have just the right amount of cinnamon, if you can probably see, and then the pumpkin itself is baked into that bun. So yeah, again, Pillsbury, you did that. So I'm gonna finish up my bun because it's damn good. So that is the end of the video, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you had fun watching me taste all these pumpkin spice, PS flavored foods. Let me know if you've ever tried any of these. What was your favorite, possibly, what you might try. I will tell y'all, beware of that mac and cheese. Don't do it, I swear. When I tell y'all I have had enough pumpkin spice to last me for the rest of the month, like I have a pumpkin cupcake wallflower that's ongoing right now in my bedroom. I'm about to switch it out because this is too much spice for me. No. But again, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.